No trap might be the hardest. It's like mad lit, and I don't know the music like that. Yeah, they got two out here. Not like that. They substituted him a couple shows. No cap in there. I told Aiden to come through tomorrow. He told me to go to the jet. Tomorrow, Rodney's birthday. Tonight's the night before. So I'm just trying to make sure everything's good. I told Aiden I'm going to get all the passes for him. He's going to be valid. He's going to be in this. We in here. He hit Elon to fire up the Starlink. We in here. All green flags. We're in here. We good though. Matt kills the handle. Shit. It's good. You did that? Wait, you ain't invent that shit, bro. Yo, shoot that out. So you say you created this shit? And you treated it. Let's go around and shoot it. I wear a snapback because my hand be shrinking and gaining weight, depending on how much liquor I drink. Yo. Yeah. Listen, they gotta give me a snapback because like my hand, like, depending on how much liquor I drink, it's like going and shrink. I'm trouble. I'm really telling the truth. It's them on the Olympics. I'm on it. What? Oh shit! Oh, I see this. That's fine. That's fine. I would say what up, but I don't know who like me to hear me. I be thinking I'm the most hated nigga, period. So I'm not big on looking at me. I'm coming in like, I'm academic, so I fucking up your name. Law's here? So I'm getting shit by the ass, let you know. Oh shit. Yo. My man's right here, he's like a basketball legend. He just never had the hype. Yo, it's a good nice. Yo, I got 100,000 that you need some smoke. What do you got? 100K. Not like no gambling type shit, just like, it's a donation to a charity type shit. Oh, really? I bet. Yeah, we throw this to NIL. Y'all good? Y'all good, right? Yo, I heard your name, someone I thought it was Fro. You want to get drafted and shit? You probably get more money for college. Yeah. do like the fact that college, like now, like it's respecting actual talent. So like, hey, you a star right now? I legit, I heard your name. I thought you were pro. That was like you were LSU. You got rap to last kid today. You got rap to last? Yeah. You got 100 bands on my man. The freestyle. Listen right now. 100 bands everywhere. I got it. 50 bands. 50 bands. Yo. She said she just did a song with Waka, yo. I got 50 bands on you. Freestyle battle right now. No beat. Freestyle battle right now. You can't crash out. Crash out with me. Let's go. You take. Oh, for real? I got told nice about you because we be hating me off my stream. I got told nice about you. I told that shit though. Not yet. So I'm glad I mentioned you. No. I mentioned now, so I'm gonna talk nice. Okay, good. Don't go to no classes. Stop it. Yeah. It's you trying to manage this shit like you feeling like that with me? Anybody else should be here for that. You gotta tell me. You hear? I know if you say in college, I don't even try to go pro. Angel Reese said she was getting like 80 bands in pro. I'm like, nigga, I'll just stay in college. CBA, that's why they might, you know what I'm saying? You need to tell the real one. What position you play? That's my ignorance, right? You be balling on these motherfuckers. These hoes be trash keeping them there. What you balling on? These guys, these hoes trash. Give it me. You talking shit? You bitches is trash. Hold on, man. It's my cash out. Look, you have a brother? He play basketball? He play a different type of ball. He sends shots though. You build the clubs. You shoot from half court? Okay. Wait. Are you from Louisiana? Savannah. That's a part of wrong. Yeah, one day, I ain't gonna lie to you. She was crunchy. Which is nice. You talk openly about the NIL. I thought like college players can't get no money like that. It's legal. The Reggie Bush house in the air now. The school pay? What? Wire. The line. Wait, they pay the players? 22 million? How are they making that money? Rutgers University. Ray Rice was a scamming niggas. We can tell it. The players out there, like, they get injured. Yo, the administrators was like, yo, kill these men, fuck them. My players are getting paid now because I deserve it. Shit. Yo, world basketball is lit now. Yo, don't Kevin Clark play the same position as you? She asked, ain't she? Keep it moving. You can't even a white girl for y'all like, come on, man. She got dribbles. I thought that when she got dribbles, though, like, if you was in a... She like, let me call her Steph Curry and shit. I mean, cause she was like that, but she got IQ. One of them is just skill. She put 100. Put 100 bands on you. Yo, if she beats your ass, I'm like, you gotta allow me to clown you for a good 3 years. Okay, that's true. She didn't get that girl. Is she nice? Y'all want to what? Oh, like, okay. What sports is that, though? Oh, you got to okay. She got 30 on you. That's what it be. You wasn't guarding out, yo. Get rest, buckets. Man, fuck that. You get rest, buckets. You own that shit, man. Oh, okay. Y'all know when athletes talk shit. That's why they fucking without Shakari. Even when she loses, she popping it. They like it. You can't be too humble, yo. This is entertainment. You be humble about it? You get your teammates with like some outlaws and shit like that. See how niggas later. Y'all niggas gonna get better. I'm going to clip. To be greatest. Jama ran the goal. That's why they Brady went home. Give me the top five. I say he ran. No. Give me the top five like women basketball players. Yeah, Sharon Sweet's got to be in there. That's the name. Lisa Leslie. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See Bird. Michael Porter Jr. said, oh, he said,
Oh, the fucking ball game. Talking to myself. Damn, pissing me off.
you ever heard about a nigga, he's a streamer, Platinum with Max Nice. You know rap? Alright, you rap versus him, I got you a rap. I got you a basketball. He's from Jersey. What you mean? I told you, look, it's in the record, oh, shit. Okay. That's a father. I told you. 10, 5 million. You done it? The loans gotta be dunking. Right? Sneaks that shit. Your alien coming tomorrow. Him and you, y'all be working like, what's it? Aiden Rose. You ever heard of him? Yeah, white boy. If you listen to white boy, it's over. Caitlin Clark, definitely cooking you. That's why I said me. What do you say? Oh, no. That's Aiden. No. Aiden's my son. That's like literally my child. My big son. Yeah. So what you be into? Like, who's your favorite rapper? Don't dick and say YB. I know we here. For real? I was bugged out for that one. J. Cole? Yo, all the people is good and like, yo, no way, like, I said J. Cole was like, yo, I'm not even rich competition. Like, yo, if you want to be a GOAT, you're throwing him. But like, he's bland. Like, you gotta have somebody, come on now, like Drake. Dream. Middle time. Rico, stop it, bro. Yo, what can you mean? Yo, pull up the chat real quick. I gotta see because they're gonna put me on game. Holy shit. Oh shit. Nah, so easy. So they say, yo, this Flaw J, they was like, yo, I've been hearing about her for like 2 years now. She lit. I thought she was in the league by now.
Yeah, I've been knew I was a legend. 10 years old. You feel me? I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. Knew who I wanted to be. And I did. Shit, since I was 9, I was telling my uncle, like, I'm going to be a rapper. And I did.
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton, the son, Mr. Boogie Down here with another episode of Funky Friday. And I promise, I really do promise to get good content for the masses. But ladies and gentlemen, I just promise to always keep it funky. Now, this one right here, this is something that will be appreciated for years to come because not only is this a person that I've seen grow up, I've been a fan of, but it's Atlanta.
For real.
You dig what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like you have to understand. I've done seen a lot of people talk to this gentleman, but none of them really embody what we naturally share. I call it Wakanda, but we from Atlanta. This particular individual is a rapper, entrepreneur, but most importantly, he's a father and an Atlanta native. I present the son and introduce the others. Wyatt Fan Lucci.
Nah, what's up, my man? You good?
My boy.
Hey, so,
How you thugging, bro?
man, I'm good. I'm home. I'm blessed. You feel me? I wake up to my kid. Shit.
Yeah.
I can't ask for no more.
Is how you moving now? Thinking back to the 15, 16-year-old, did you ever imagine that you would need this much, or is this just for certain situations?
Back then, I probably wouldn't think that I needed this much. You feel me? But like now, I get the picture. You feel me? I know this shit. Like this shit serious. You feel me? This shit can make or break me. It can change my life forever. You feel me? I can leave a legacy for my kid. You know, when you young, you don't be thinking about shit like that. You feel me? You just be out for self. So
Syracuse's award-winning Halloween haunt returns from the shadows. Fright Nights. 5 bone-chilling haunted attractions under one roof. Grab your tickets now at thefrightnights.com. And sir, it's into
Trust isn't open, it's knowing. With a world-class network where technology brings visibility to every step. One more reason, UPS is the most trusted shipping brand. UPS, be unstoppable.
I see a dynamic, or what people are seeing a dynamic is what one city has been able to produce. And I don't just jokingly say it, but I really mean it. Like, I'm a athlete or a former athlete. You know what I'm saying? You're a recording artist, right? In Atlanta, you don't know if you'll be sitting next to a congressman. You don't know you'll sit next to the Atlanta Braves pitcher. You don't know if you're sitting next to Atlanta scammer. You don't know if you sit next to a preacher. You don't know if you sit next to a principal. It's so much. It's a melting pot of blackness in a sense that I wouldn't have I won't be who I am without what I've learned from this city. For real. Now, you spent a lot of time in prison. take us through not the journey, but what did you enjoy first when you kind of came out? What were you looking forward to?
That's freedom.
Yeah.
Feel me? Waking up the next day and goddamn, ain't nobody got to tell me you can get in the shower or you can't come out the room until 8 o'clock or just normal shit. Walk to the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Grab me something to drink out the refrigerator.
Right.
You feel me? A lot of people take that type of shit for granted.
Mm-hmm.
And my kids and my family, shit like that.
For sure. So you've been through fame, music, trials, and now freedom. Sitting here today, how does it feel to kind of like have that normalcy of like, bro, I'm out? And are you going through not collateral damage? Are you shell shocked through what you've experienced?
Nah, I ain't shell shocked. You feel me? I feel like I had to go through what I had to go through to get to where I'm at.
Right.
You feel me? So it's a gift and a curse. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit. It like they gotta go through something bad, but at the end of the day, it's a reward at the end. You feel me?
For sure.
And if I had to do it, I'd do it again.
Me being a fan, right? And I remember we got mutual friends. I'm saying, a person I have a lot of respect for, and Day, guys that have cemented their legacy, whether you know who it is or not. You feel me? Back when it was been broke before T-shirts, everybody had them shirts.
Everybody.
Nigga, who in the hell created it? And here he is at my house shooting dice, like, boom. Or, this person said they just met this person over here. They shooting, they playing spades. They over here, they at just a function. And to see the impact, you know what I'm saying? And doing it in a way that's your authentic way, my authentic way, everybody's authentic way. I'm reminded about a project, Wish Me Well. All right, and the kid, and Traumatized was like something. I just played it here before we went on air, and it's like, damn, bro. I'm scrolling down. I'm like, damn, that was 2015.
Yeah, it's a minute ago. 10 years ago.
10 years. But I'm like, 2015 for me was such a monumental time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, golly, I had that on repeat. That was a part of my playlist going into the game, playing the game.
Yeah, sure.
Like, do you ever see the maturation from you when you create that? You probably was like the little homie.
No, for sure.
But now you the big homie. Do you feel the pressure? Do you feel the respect? Do you even acknowledge that growth?
I definitely feel the respect. And, sometimes I feel the pressure, but it's like, shit, God won't put too much on me that I couldn't handle.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're the chosen, you chose, so you gotta lead.
Yeah.
You gotta take on that responsibility. I've been a leader, shit, so it ain't hard to just carry that burden with me.
Yeah. What is it truly like? Because you get to experience life where niggas inside 285, they'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
No, so,
and it's tough. It's hard because what's the word that you say or people say? Survivor's guilt.
no, so.
Where you feel like you got to bring everybody on. But going through that transition, and I want to stay here for a while, going through that transition from the little homie to now, when folks see, oh, bro, that Lucci. And you see the impact, or you see how, you know what I'm saying, little niggas look at you.
So.
And everything that you say they gonna do, you have so much power. How do you feel the responsibility to direct the younger generation?
So at first, I was young and wild. So I probably wasn't leading in the right direction. A little bit, but still, I was still kind of young too. But now I know, like, my voice means a lot. You feel me? Me going down to sit down and be around so many young niggas who done, like, gave their life away. You feel me? On like, little bullshit. I had to sit there and think, like, bro, when I come out, I gotta change the narrative. You feel me? Because all young niggas know is drill. You feel me? This or that. And that, we rap about this shit. You feel me? But I also rap about real shit. Like, taking care of my family, taking care of my kid, handling my responsibility, standing on all my morals and my principles. So we gotta change the narrative. We gotta show young nigga it ain't all about that. We gotta teach young nigga unity. feel me? Because that's what got all the, you know, Atlanta niggas who popping. That what got us here. We were together at one point.
Yeah.
You feel me? But when a lot of bullshit started happening, all the young niggas looking at the bullshit and they looking like whatever we own, that's what they own. You feel me? So when we change the narrative, you know, some people gonna be it gonna take a little time for them to get with it. But I think it's up to us to change that shit.
Yeah.
Because our voice mean the most.
So you were saying off camera, like, you got individuals that are virgins.
For real, they picking up guns before they have sex. They catching bodies. They got 30 years and they ain't never had sex. You feel me? Like, it ain't all about sex, but it's just,
No,
you know,
it's
like
a
when we were young,
principle.
you
Yeah,
know,
no, for
when
sure.
you young, bro, I know me when I was young, bro, I used to like to talk to girls and have fun and shit. Like, we used to go kick it, you know, go out to eat, go to the movies, go to the fair, everybody, you feel me? It ain't that. These young niggas they wanna go kill somebody, rob somebody, and they young, they like 14, 15,
Yeah.
going to jail, catching 30 years. And I'm sitting there talking to them, and they don't really,
It don't
like,
it don't hit.
yeah, it don't hit them yet.
Yeah.
But see, I was sitting there, we was like on the yard, but we was in the cave. It was like everybody in their different cave. And there was a young nigga, he was like 17, no, he was like 18, 19. And he had 30 years. And then there was an older nigga, he probably like 40. They're like 40, 42 or some shit. And he was telling the young nigga, like, bro, I've been in here before you was even thought of type shit. And when he told the young nigga that, I seen it in the young nigga face, like, damn, I'm finna be like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, that's some deep shit. What a nigga tell you, bro, I've been in prison when you let somebody nuts that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just sitting there. I know I'm going home. I got my little time and I did my 4 year one little cause shit.
No, it hurt. Yeah.
So, but I'm looking like, damn, bro, been in here all his life. Little bro finna spend the rest of his life in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit's serious, but the young niggas ain't looking at it like that until they get in that situation. And even in that situation, they running around the dorm with a bunch of young niggas and they still on the same shit.
Yeah.
But it just take for us to let them know, like, but that ain't the move.
Yeah. I see a situation where you created music kind of antagonizing or prompting that type of behavior.
So,
We're going to talk about this latest project, but do you in part feel responsible for some of the ways that the kids kind of move now?
no, for sure. Like, but not all. See, all my shit ain't like that. But yeah, because that's the shit we was on. Everybody was on bullshit. You know, you gotta be accountable for that shit. So yeah, I can say I feel like I'm one of the reasons for that shit.
Yeah.
So that was why when I was coming out, I'm like, they gotta change the narrative, bro. It ain't all about that shit. They ain't trying to go sit in jail for the rest of their life, man. You feel me?
Like when you have these interactions with kids or children or young adults, what's the first cue that you already know this particular person may be on a different type of time where like, hey, bro, you're going the wrong way? And what's your strategy to impact them in a way that, you know, you got a lot of insight?
See, me, I kick it to them like a big brother. Like, yeah, you don't supposed to be no hoe. You don't supposed to let no nigga fuck with you and all that. That's cool. But now we're going to have fun when you with me. You feel me? I'm finna teach you how to, like, if you're a child, I'm going to teach you how to be a child, bro. You got to have fun. You feel me? You got to go kick. Ain't nothing wrong with being a kid. You feel me? But these niggas be wanting to grow up so fast. And when you get in growing up situation, you be wishing like, damn, I supposed to been doing this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I kick it with them. We go have fun. We go paintballing, Andretti's, goddamn, all type of little fun shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? They put their kid back in them.
Yeah.
And you can see it in their face, like the joy, like, boy, y'all nigga having fun. Y'all ain't smoking weed today. Y'all having fun. Y'all nigga supposed to do this all the time.
Yeah.
Feel me?
But I had these interactions every single time. Like I ain't seen them in a minute, but like the Water Boys.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Hey, big bro. Hey, man, help me out, big bro. Man, you in this big old car, big bro, man, help me. And then that's 1. Then you see 3. Then 3 turns to a 6. 6 turn into a 15. You're like, golly, nigga, like, where y'all boy done came from? But when you start to talk to them, right? I remember having this conversation with one of the cats, or one of the young dudes. This at a stoplight, and I done let a whole stoplight go because I was having a moment with Buddy. And you can understand like people laying on the horn, but this was a moment that I had with a young individual. At the time, I was riding in a Rolls Royce. I said, bro, you done passed so many cars just to get to my car. And I understand my car may stand out, but if you trying to make money and you hoping that all the cars that you pass, you'll get some from my car. If you a hustler, you're going to get the Toyota. You're going to get the doggone Prius. You're going to get the dually truck. You're going to get the Plucker. You're going to get the Rolls Royce. You're going to get the Benz. You're going to get the doggone Scion. For sure. And collect it all. I said, bro, y'all niggas ain't trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never seen a $100 bill or a $1 bill that had somebody's name on it or where they were from or how they did it. It all looked the same. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So bestowing that type of wisdom on these kids is like, I said it briefly. Bro, these kids will pick up a gun before they'll pick up a book. But I don't even care about you picking up a book. Just be around somebody that can, hey, nigga, what you, hey, somebody you can learn from. You feel me? Because when I was coming up, I ain't about to proclaim that I was any type of, like, gutter or whatever. I believe in respect. That's what my father taught me. I believe in respect. Now, my partners, they had certain situations, and while I went to school, I obviously went to Westlake. And we had niggas from Washington Road, had niggas from Red Oak. This was before they even had Langston Hughes. So all them kids that came from the other side of Kent Creek Marketplace, they came to our school. So the optics of Westlake was, oh man, y'all go to that bougie school. But everybody was coming from everywhere. So I was versed with, man, what these niggas getting high. I also knew like what fly was. You know what I'm saying? Man, growing up, in high school, a Range Rover to me, if I had an option to choose a Range Rover or a Caprice Classic, I'm going with the Caprice Classic. You feel me? With some beat in that hoe. That was just that's all I knew, because that's what I was exposed to. So now I see situations where I always had an eye of money. 24s, and the car clean. I see how that nigga just look like he got money. And then nigga inspired to be like that. It was never the nigga that was killing or like that. Because them type of niggas from where I grew up, they were bunny. They were just always mad that they didn't have it. I always looked at the black niggas that had the girls. This is what I like. This is what I came from. Sure. You feel me? So now, when you have that responsibility to be what niggas is or young dudes is looking at now, like, hey, bro, I want that. That's how it was. I'm like, bro, I seen a nigga come around with a Grand National, and then they used to have the paint designer like a cartoon character. Yeah. You feel me? Like they'll have an M&M's or a Bugs Bunny, boy, that bill will be beautiful. And then you'll hear him 3 miles away still rattling his trunk. I wanted that. So, you feel me? And when you want shit like that, but you're going to end up getting it or trying to get it. So, but now, young niggas, they don't want that. Mm-hmm. They want to be like the smackers and the drillers, and but they don't know. Shit, all the smackers ain't got no money. Nothing. You feel it's like these folks. Not against the smackers. You feel me? Because I fuck with the smackers. But even smackers I know, bro, they want money. They want some money. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they doing because they don't have it. Right. And I understand when you got a young dude that's trying to kill drills, like whatever the hell they around with. I ain't here for all that. I'm here to just say, hey, bro, I use my platform with C1N to say, hey, bro, you ain't got to sell drugs. Bro, you see the little football right here, bro? This football changed my life because I committed to it. Man, I remember one time, bro, honest to God, nigga, I was with my older brother. They call it the hot box. Life's all about leveling up. Whether I'm handling business on the field or kicking back in my zone, I like to celebrate with cigars that match the moment. That's why I linked up with Famous Cigars to bring you guys a crazy deal. Yeah, you heard that right. 8 top-rated cigars at $1 a stick. Top quality brands like Oliva, Romeo and Julieta. 8. Me and my brother looked at me and snatched it back and said, nigga, if I ever see you smoking weed, I'ma beat your ass. So I've never smoked weed a day of my life because of that threat from my older brother. So, and it was like, bro, I felt that. And anybody who has a future and niggas around you move and they know who you are, they would never like make you be a part of that because you. No, I was always the dude, man. You different, nigga. Watch out, man. You ain't got. But what? Nigga, watch out. So people will protect you. That's why when the people who don't necessarily know how the hood work, that's why he even going back there. There is a sense of protection that you feel in your own environment. You see what I'm saying? And that happened for me all when I was growing up. I would come back wearing my team, you know what I'm saying, gear, still having partners and homeboys that I had an affinity for, like just concern, like, hey bro, what you got going on? Man, I'm working, but I still got motion. Like, bro, where you at? You feel me? So you can genuinely care about a person, but y'all roles and lives are different. Different. So, man, you had a sound to this motivation, gangster aura, bravado, toughness, but also inspirational. When you listen to Lucci's or Wild Fan Lucci music, where did that sound come from?
I grew up listening to like Wayne, goddamn Jay-Z, T.I., what else? Rick Ross. You know, all of them. So at first when I was young, I used to just be rapping. And I was hard. I know how to just rap. But shit, I used to listen to me like Wayne song. I'm like, damn, bro, I want to rap like that. I want to rap about something, bro. You feel me? And I had to sit there and like, damn, I got to go through some shit. You feel me? And once I started going through shit, I just started like spilling my pain on the music. Like, shit, I'm going to talk about it because nigga don't vent to nobody. You feel me? I ain't type to just sit there and tell somebody my problem, tell me how I feel about this or how this girl hurt me or this. I ain't gonna tell no nigga that, but I ain't had no problem going in the booth. It was a time, nigga, I might make everybody get out the studio when I'm rapping. Like, y'all could just go do something else. Like, and that's the time I used to make the hardest song. Cause I'm gonna go in there and just talk about whatever on my mind. And like with the melodic shit, you know, like I used to listen to a lot of R&B shit too. You feel me? So I just put it together. Like, you feel me? And that's how my sound came.
So, was there a person that kind of, hey, well, you got something?
Nah, it was a couple of people. It was like, show my big brother K, Nut. Like, Nut used to be like, boy, your shit hard. Like, boy.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues.
A lot of niggas from my hood. Yeah, man. When I seen like I used to make music, and they really used to be like, they're scared of me. Like, well, ooh, give me this. Let me ride to this song. So I still listening to it. You know, niggas ain't just asking for your music or your song. For sure. Yeah, I don't give a damn if you don't find me. That shit ass. But so when I see everybody, they asking for this shit, they want to listen. I'm like, I know I had something in it, and it just stayed down. I gotta keep going.
Yeah. We always hear kids talk about wanting to be a rapper. You also said that you want to be. There's a phase of your life where you're like, no, I want to be a rapper. But for the person who sees this and talking about your journey to being who we know you to be today, what was those phases that you went through to really craft your king and craft your voice?
Every day, rap. A nigga once told me that.
quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, that does nothing but add fuel to the fire. And the pitch now as the offense takes the lead. Looking for an early lead.
Tackle made at his
It's going to be
48-yard
second and
line.
8.
2 yards on the pickup.
This offense is now
It's
left with some
second
ground
and
to
8.
make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Tag. Ready.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
To the air. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. They will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he
And
gets
the
them the
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He really gets them into the red zone once he's down to the 22.
That's another.
It's a pick of 14 yards and the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 72-yard
slow down
line.
the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on fourth. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. Vikings finally the interception into points.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you.
Boswell
A lot of
on
backs can
quarter
get
point
you
after.
10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The kick is
Splits the
good.
uprights.
Makes the score
Vikings will jump into a
Vikings 7.
7-0 lead.
Visitors nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick
Fairbairn
off.
has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to
They'll take
what used to
over.
be a touchdown.
First
Gets
down
up to
and
25-yard
10.
line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Warrior 70.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They go right back to the air. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them in practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. She's in the opening. This one's pushing it well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
The tackle made
Even
by
with
Akeem
everything
Talib.
lined up on that run, you could argue he
24-yard
deserved
gain on the
maybe a
play.
little bit more. That call
Results
was the
in a
perfect
first
one to
down.
break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense in the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Rolling out to his left. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. First shot out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And across the 50. Pushing out the goals inside the field.
He was brought down by a gain of 6 yards. And it's
Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you work up to. You can make something out of nothing, and at least keep them moving forward.
And he'll pick up the ball to move the chains.
Christian McCaffrey on the
You know
carry.
me, I can't resist.
Taken
I thought we
down
might
at
have
the
needed the old
41.
Gene Steratore
A gain of
index
5.
card down there. Take a
Result
really
is a
close
first
measurement to
down.
see if he got the first down. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Chris Christian McCaffrey. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
See, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. It's really hard to stop or contain him when they've got that versatility.
Nice tackle with the first down
Complete to
yardage.
Christian McCaffrey.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter.
Down.
7-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time to begin the second quarter. And we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes the pocket. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a cool by Talon
Right there, told him it was
A
time to speak,
7-yard
and good
pickup.
thing he listened
Brings
to
up
it.
second
He said,
and
"If there's
three.
something I know,
At the 21-yard
it's
line.
moving forward."
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. They're going to be set back to 11.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball
They
carrier.
get an even 10 on
Taken
that play.
down at the
And that
11-yard
gives them
line.
the first.
It's a gain of 10.
Okay, ready?
Results in a first down.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. And they set up the screen to McCaffrey. That screen sniffed it quickly, shut down the
Complete to
hard.
Christian McCaffrey.
No coordinator
It's a
quarterback
loss
would be
of
upset
2.
with that first down
Brings up
because you
second
call a
and
screen on
12.
first, you're
At the
thinking stay ahead of
13-yard
schedule.
line.
Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Escapes the pocket. And the ground works for the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution, the passing and the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he
The
gets in.
2-point conversion is
Two-point
successful and makes the score
8-7.
Visitors 8, Vikings 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking over on offense. They've got first down from the 31.
Kingston Everett. Ready?
Throwing off the play fake here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It's intercepted. DeRozan has it. Some yards to the big
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10
It's so you
at the
partner, but if
50-yard
you're going
line.
to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Number 7
It's going to be a
will
long
miss
shot
on the
at
keeper.
first. If they force him out after the
10
game,
yards on the pickup.
Well, that's an
It's
excellent
second
job
and
by the
inches
defense. All
at the
eyes on the
41-yard
quarterback. When
line.
you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or you can get the first down.
and he'll pick up about
Christian
2
McCaffrey on the carry.
That certainly is
He's
spot where you
tackled
could
at the
be more
42-yard
aggressive if you
line.
want to take
A
your
gain of
shots.
9
Some coaches,
yards.
even the bolder ones,
Result
take a
is a
safe
first
play first
down.
when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, there to the throw. Inside, caught by Brown.